These are the moments when smart civilians trapped dangerous criminals, starting with this incredible store owner who managed to trap two machete-wielding thieves inside his grocery store. On April 18th, 2024, in Birmingham, storekeeper Rajasingam Tharshia was just going about his day when three thugs burst into his store. One of them, wielding a machete, started grabbing merchandise off the shelves and threatened Tharshia, demanding that he hand over all the cash in his register.
Yo, for the police force. Oh, give me money, bro. Give me fucking money, bro. Nah, I wasn't opening for them, bro. I don't want to die. Come on.
The thugs were doing as they pleased until the storekeeper decided he's had enough.
Whatever you want to go, go and do it. What the have you, man? I need to get out. Let me out. I'm not kidding. Let me out. Open the door. No, pretend to be on TV. Let me out, bro. Oh, fucking stab you, bro. Brother, please. He's gonna get me. Let me go. I don't. Bro, I want to go. Let me go. Bro, help me. Let me go.
Three thieves tried to pull off the robbery, but one managed to escape before the storekeeper made this incredible move. The other two tried to play it off with a ridiculous act, pretending one was holding the other hostage. But the crowd outside weren't falling for it, and they sure weren't letting anyone out. Frustrated by their failing plan, desperation soon set in.
Brother, let him out. Let me go, fam. Let me go, fam.
By this point, the cops had shown up, but they were hesitant to go in, and to this day, they've never explained why.
Go back.
The two thieves ended up squeezing their way out through the store's bathroom window and made a run for it. As of the time this video was made, they're still on the loose, with police actively searching for them. Up next, we've got another store thief taken down by a civilian, but unlike the last ones, there was no window to make a getaway this time.
Open. No. Please. I'm sorry, please.
On April 17th, 2017, in Houston, cell phone store employee Katrina Leon, who had been robbed at point blank just 2 weeks earlier, was better prepared when 22-year-old John Bell walked in to try to rob the store's cash register.
Hey! Open it now. No, don't open. Open it. No. Let me open.
Katrina didn't waste any time. She quickly ushered the customers out and locked the door. Now, you might be wondering, what was the thief doing while all this was happening? Well, he'd made his way to the back office to help himself to some merchandise. But reality was about to hit him hard. By the time he finally calms down enough to think instead of just panic, he realizes the store key is sitting right behind the counter. Yeah, that plan clearly backfired. The gunshots he fired earlier in a panic had actually damaged the locks, so the keys were useless now. By this point, a police van had pulled up with a female officer inside, and when the thief spotted it, he knew his time was almost up. So he decided to do the most ridiculous thing ever.
Please, please, please. I have nothing. Please, 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 please. I have nothing. Please, please. Please, 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 I have nothing. Please, I'm sorry, please, please, help, please, help, please.
The store employee and bystanders couldn't help but laugh as the thief begged for mercy. They all knew he wouldn't be so forgiving if the roles were reversed. Once more officers arrived on the scene, it was game over for him.
Get your hands up! Get your hands up! On the ground! On the ground! On the ground! On the ground! All the way down!
John Bell got arrested, thrown in jail, charged with aggravated robbery, and ended up with a 5-year prison sentence. Next up is a purse snatcher who had the bad luck of crossing paths with a bus driver straight out of a James Bond movie. On October 9th, 2014, in Concepcion, Chile, a bus driver was picking up passengers when a purse snatcher suddenly jumped on board. The bus driver, who had caught on to what was happening, quickly locked the bus doors automatically, trapping the thief's hand and leaving him no chance to escape. Even the thief's accomplice waiting outside couldn't help him, and the driver wasn't finished yet. He had just the right tool on hand to deal with guys like this. The driver ended up whacking the thief 8 times, leaving the guy in tears, understandably so. But things went from bad to worse for the thief when the driver pulled over and opened the door right in front of a cop. The thief, later identified as Pablo, a well-known petty thief in Concepcion, was arrested by the police and taken to jail to be charged for his actions. Next, another local citizen joined forces with the police to catch 2 car thieves who were stealing cars in the neighborhood.
Now, if this is a fucking bait car, we're fucked.
On June 6, 2005, police set up a bait car in a neighborhood plagued by car thefts, and like cheese laid out for mice, 2 young female thieves took the bait.
Now, if this is a fucking bait car, we're fucked.
If it's a what?
A bait car.
What do you mean?
Well, I told you, it might be a bait car.
No, it's not. It would have fucking, no. Where do I go?
I don't know, go down here somewhere. See, this is he's gonna sell it to his fucking boss.
Okay, what do we get?
I don't know, but this is, I said I'm getting fucking half. Because I'm the one who...
No shit!
Yeah.
I fucking drove it, I got it.
Yeah, so it was fucking right.
So we go down left?
Left. Oh, this is another fucking bait car, man. Okay, don't drive like a maniac, though. I don't want to get pulled over.
Go.
Which way?
Right up. Where are we going?
I don't know.
I want to do a fucking hoot.
I want to do a hoot too, man. We'll hook it up.
I'm gonna try and find some dough.
You don't have any?
I'm looking.
Oh, no.
Please stop.
You want to have a yoke?
The man they picked up, though it wasn't confirmed, seemed to be working with the cops because he led them straight into a police trap.
Okay, let me drive. Under. Okay?
How long is it gonna be?
There's the box.
Really?
Stop the car now! Stop it now!
Sorry!
Face right now! Stop the car! Turn off the vehicle right now!
You know what, officer?
Hey, shut up! There's an officer coming to the side, all right? Get out of the car.
Go ahead.
Get out of the car and get on the ground right now. Face down! Face down!
The driver first tried to drive off, but soon realized that would just make things worse. In the end, both women were arrested and charged for stealing the car. Up next, a young wealthy guy caught a car thief trying to steal an expensive car right out of his garage.
My brother, this is not your car.
Be careful, he has a bag on the other side.
A man saw a thief breaking into his car but decided to hang back and watch. Once the thief got inside, it was a classic gotcha moment. The car owner quickly locked him inside his Corvette. And of course, he wasn't going to let that moment pass without capturing some amazing footage for our wonderful viewers.
My brother, this is not your car. This is my car. But why are you in my car? No, you can't get out because we calling the cops. What do you mean for what? This is Grand Theft Auto. I don't know what. Are you trying to steal my car? What are you doing? No, that has nothing to do with nothing, bro. Bro, so just what were you doing in my car? You can't be doing that, fam. You can't be doing that.
It wasn't long before the cops showed up to take the car thief exactly where he belongs.
Get out of the car! Be careful, he has a bag on the other side.
Get out and get on the ground. Get out and get on the ground. Don't grab it. On the ground. All the way out. All the way. Go back.
They arrested the thief, took him to jail, and charged him with robbery. In the next case, a clever store owner lured a thief into a trap room with no way out. On September 30th, 2015, a fed-up business owner, tired of being repeatedly robbed, decided to outsmart the burglars. He knew their usual tricks, especially how they like to break in through the roof. So, while he installed security cameras all over the place, he purposely left the roof looking unprotected. Sure enough, one unlucky burglar took the bait. After sneaking in through the roof and making his way inside, he tried to leave through the same route. But there was a surprise waiting. The owner had installed a door closer on that exit, so once the burglar passed through, the door shut automatically behind him, trapping him inside. There was no way out for the burglar, and the store owner, who had been watching everything unfold on the security camera, decided to mess with him even more. He switched on the lights, adding even more pressure on the already panicked burglar. With all the doors in the hallway locked tight and the roof way too high to climb back up, the burglar had no choice but to pull out the very tools he brought for the robbery and start working on the locks. He worked like crazy and finally managed to break down one of the doors in the hallway, only to find out it led absolutely nowhere. All that effort completely wasted. Meanwhile, the police soon arrived at the scene, and, well, you can probably guess what happened next. The burglar was arrested, thrown in jail, and charged with his crimes right after. The next case was wild. An officer took on the role of a K-9 and tricked 4 suspects out of their hideouts.
Don't make us release our K-9! Hands behind your back, you're under arrest.
On August 18th, 2023, University Place deputies responded to a car theft report. However, one of the officers received a tip about the route the suspects were taking, and he laid in wait with stop sticks to catch them. The officer continued chasing the car, which clearly isn't going far, as its tires were shot. When the officers eventually caught up, the suspects had already bolted into the bushes. But not to worry, this cop had the perfect trick to smoke them out.
They're down here. They're down here. Yeah, there's 2 down in the ravine right now. Don't make us release our K-9!
Male, blonde hair, red pants, black hoodie, black and orange backpack.
Better stop! Over here. Hands behind your back. You're under arrest. 2 more coming.
That's the best stick deployment. You see me? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna pull him.
The 4 suspects eventually came out as they were afraid of the dogs and didn't want to get bitten. This was honestly one of the best improvisations we've ever seen a cop make. Afterward, the suspects were taken to the juvenile center. Next up, a group of mechanics took citizens' arrest to a whole new level. On October 17th, 2023, cops were called to an auto scrapyard after spotting a familiar troublemaker, a guy who'd been caught trespassing 3 times before. This time, he was hiding in the backseat of a car in the yard. To keep him from running off again, the workers at the shop decided to take matters into their own hands.
He broke into a car at the junkyard, and before he could get out, they got like the forklift, and they had him, I'm not kidding, like 20 feet off the ground. Can you get out of the, can you back up? Thank you. Can you get back, sir, just in case?
It doesn't say if they're active, it just says the patient is tackling on the floor. It just says the patient is tackling on the floor.
All right, man, get out. Turn around, put your hands behind your back, all right? Sir. Put your hands behind your back.
Quit me, bro. I don't need no helmet, bro. You don't even know my name, bro. You think I'm an officer, bro. Please don't bang my head. Hey, I ain't no fucker, dude. I'm a fucking goddamn father, sir. No, dude. I don't want to go to jail. You said I'm not going to. All right, I'll chill out. I just can't be going to jail for nothing like this, dude. I'm seriously running from people you don't even know.
The suspect, Alexander Funk, was taken to jail and hit with charges for criminal trespass and possession of criminal tools. Up next, a clever golfer got creative and trapped a car thief in a tipped-over porta-potty with human waste all over him.
Yeah, you need to get the fuck out!
On November 15th, 2023, Glendale police were chasing down suspects who had stolen a car and led them on a high-speed pursuit. The chase ended when the suspects hit a stop stick laid out by one of the officers and crashed. One of them was caught almost right away, while the others ditched the car and made a run for it straight onto a golf course.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get down!
The officers grabbed a golf cart from some golfers to chase after the suspect, and when they finally caught up to him, the officer witnessed the craziest thing ever.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to get the fuck out.
Taking the second overall, or are there 2 of them in there?
Come out.
Crawl out, dude. Don't do anything stupid.
Get on the ground. Get on the fucking ground.
When they got there, they found one of the suspects in a tipped-over porta-potty. Apparently, a golfer saw him fleeing from the police and running into a porta-potty. The man locked the suspect inside the porta-potty, smiled, and said, "Good luck, man," before tipping it over. The first suspect and the suspect in the porta-potty were arrested, while the other 2 are still on the run. The 2 captured suspects were taken to the hospital and then to jail to answer for their crimes. If you enjoy videos like this, please like, subscribe, and watch this one.